semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the South Florida Bulls, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cruz. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice gain.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers between the safeties for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
And that's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down and the third down conversion.
The Golden Eagles pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it here. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. Dumps it down and back. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And the Golden Eagles are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. We'll hand it off. Solid Picks up a first and goal at the 7.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Golden Eagles hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the point after is good. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, I think it's the right time to call the screen here, and it looked like it was going to be open if they were able to execute. But give the defensive player credit for being able to recognize it and knock that ball away, because if he doesn't, that's a big gain for the offense.
Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. It's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He dumps it off to the tight end.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
The Bulls will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. Escapes the pocket. Muscles past the defender. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Well, Kirk, Southern Mississippi has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the Golden Eagles pick up enough yards to move the sticks. The Golden Eagles looking to keep this drive rolling. Receiver in motion now. He'll hand it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. The Golden Eagles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Golden Eagles will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. The sure hands, it's Cox. The ball is loose. The offense will recover, but it's way short of the 1st down and a turnover on downs.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
And the Golden Eagles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. QB keeper all the way. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Golden Eagles line it up with 1st and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to scramble. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the goal line. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. On this marathon march, now we set up at third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. What a snag by the junior receiver.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Important second down play coming up. Direct snap to the back. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The Bulls will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run.
Now here he goes. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game, but when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And the The Golden Eagles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. It's a shotgun run call. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And the offense takes a timeout to talk things over on the sideline.
Timeout, Southern Mississippi.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. The field goal is good. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. The Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Golden Eagles will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Bringing pressure. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
24, South Florida, 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Offense back out there trying to get something going. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stopped him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The Bulls will come to the line to run the hurry up.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Wide open downfield. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8.
Here we go, here we go.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Trying to find some room. It's Hart. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Design quarterback run. Look out, room to run here. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The back's got it. He shreds the tackle. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Golden Eagles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the 1st down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
The Golden Eagles will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner is brought down. Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Bulls looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Enough for a first down at the 37. The offense going with the hurry up.
Nice execution here for the first down, and this is what they like to do. Doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
Now it's 2nd down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there. Well, Kirk, Southern Mississippi has the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking to throw yet again. Caught for the completion. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first. Here comes the tempo.
The Bulls are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's the target, and it's complete. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Defense is coming after him. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. He keeps it on a design run. Touchdown, South Florida, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed in that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
And he runs it in for the 2-point conversion, but there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's hear what this is about. Bringing it out, it's Cruz. Tackle at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Single back, takes the handoff. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. the Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, USF.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Southern Miss. They are pouring it on now.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
31, South Florida, 8.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. A quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so second and 6. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there. The Bulls are going to keep this drive rolling. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, USF.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. It's a 2-score game, so hope's still alive here in the late going. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Booker. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. Grinding away on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Here's the second down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Ball handed off. First down and more. He's still running. Gets into space at the 50. He'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Golden Eagles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Hart. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff running right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Takes the toss and heads left. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 15, a 2-possession game.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
The first play of this drive now is set up at the 34. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. He lets it rip. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Looking to pass here on second down. And this one is caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Third down, out of the shotgun. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch! Stopped after the catch at the 9, but it's 1st and goal now. Bulls looking to run some tempo here. Back to throw again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't make it in. Defense forces him out at the 1-yard line. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. The player is down injured after that last play. Looks like a timeout while they check him out. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the quarterback just takes a knee.